Hello there everyone and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. I have gotten my 8th and I believe final agent for my campaign playthrough so far, and I've chosen to go with Shelter, even though arguably Claymore and I can't remember the dang combat hacker what her name is, dang it, but even if Claymore may be the most powerful of the bunch, I think it's going to be more entertaining to try and get away with like units that are not so popular, or at least not as devastating, I suppose, with like Zephyr and Shelter here. Since we can already see the raw brutality that Godmother could do with just her cone shot on occasion. I don't know what other abilities she has in mind, keep with that said, but it's going to be really nice, especially with close combat specialists, but like I said, we're going to try and keep this interesting and see if we can, even better, make it work somehow. It's the only downside I don't like with having an 8th agent is, what the hell am I supposed to do with them? They're just going to be sitting here idle indefinitely. And I tried adding them into special operations, I tried adding them into training, so unless there's a way I could throw them into the assembly here, I don't know what to do with them otherwise. But with that said, I had a couple other thoughts on what I'm going to do for my next mission, since I'm planning on bringing in Zephyr, and I'm not going to have Garrison for this one. My thought process is hopefully there'll be a situation tomorrow on Wednesday, and that way the train will be done with her and I only have to get away, maybe, with only a single mission without her. That's the hope, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid or take care of off-duty here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to put Virgin on that for the time being. Yeah, I was going for intel. I was trying to remember for a moment if that's what I was going for at the end of the recording. And then we will have Carp at least to help soak damage. He may not have an upgrade pistol yet, but if I'm able to somehow charge up his shield, he could still do really good work for me, especially if he's trained to increase his mobility as well. So that could make up for it. The only catch is, I had a quick look at this mission. It is going to be a 2 encounter type of mission. I really would have liked only a single encounter, so that way I could have just gone all out on my abilities, my breaching abilities, and maybe overpower them before they can do real, at least fire back ideally. We will see. And also I have to unequip everyone. That's going to be pretty helpful here. So flashbang grenade for Carup. If he can somehow get away with his phalanx... oh wait, this is for Zephyr, never mind. For some reason I thought it was Carup. So, what do we give you with that said? Mana patch is never a bad idea. I don't think I'll ever have you going first with that said. And I have means to buy items, so before I forget, let's consider that. We have Overdrive Serum, which I think can be really good, at least in this situation. Regen Weave, I think is... well, it hasn't been nerfed, but I believe this has been hyped as one of the best ways, or at least best type of armors to get. So I might grab multiples of them, but I do need to save my money, or at least not burn it all, because I'm going to be going for my armor next. That'll only be 4 days of waiting, of course, but I want to at least have some money on reserve still. And a ceasefire bomb can be useful as well, but in all honesty, I don't expect a lot from a ceasefire grenade or bomb. Sure, it's going to be helpful, at least a little more useful than the flash bomb, since we're dealing with a lot of mechs. But really, all my opponent's probably going to do is just reload and just shoot at me again. Which seems really not... it doesn't seem very helpful, outside of the fact that they can't really flank me if they're forced to reload. And maybe I could benefit off cover that way. I'll need to play with some with that said regardless, so Overdrive Serum. And if I buy the Regen Weave, I'll have 60 credits left. So I won't have enough for a ceasefire bomb here. Let's see how we're looking before I consider that, because Godmother, with her training... let's see. Oh, she didn't get her second training in, so never mind. I probably would just give her regen weave in that case, since I don't really trust. 30% dodge on its own. Armor, I think I'm okay with on Axiom. We do have regen weave, which I think I would put on Carop at least, since he's likely going to be on the front lines with Axiom some. Yeah, at least that way I have one armor on Axiom and one armor on Carop with his guard trait. Or, yeah, his guard trait. So I think that balances it out a bit. And let me get the second regen weave, because from what I just said, it is a really impactful type of armor. So I'm probably going to want two regardless. And I don't think I care about the extra padding nearly as much, but if I have it, I'm going to use it, without a doubt. 1 HP seems kind of unnecessary though. But I'm just wondering, if she gets shot at multiple times, at least I'll probably get more value out of the Mac Weave than I would the extra padding. The extra padding might prevent her from, at least minimize the risk of her getting a scar though, is where my thought process is. But I think if she gets shot at more than once, then if Mac Weave can at least successfully dodge, then that makes up for the 1 point of armor or health I would get from the padding. Overdrive Serum, significant boost to mobility. That sounds like something for... I think that sounds better for Axiom, but the armor piercing ammo is the armor piercing rounds is amazing for a shotgun, just because it can help me destroy the turrets that much more reliably. Now, I do need to plan up my... let's see, flashbang grenade, that'll have mixed effects. Smoke bomb, that's for if he's never taking point. I would like an actual smoke bomb with that said, that's tricky to do. And of course a med kit is kind of necessary as well. And we just have doors and windows, so I probably don't... I would argue I don't need the breaching charge. Although I have no alternatives with that said. How can I get my health kit? I have 2 regen weave and a health kit. Well, I have the med patch, so maybe, dare I say it, I might be okay. I probably could have bought a second one with that said. And who gets the targeting system? Axiom and Godmother, I kind of want them to just kill their targets realistically. And Carop could maybe set up. I think that might be ideal. So that way it softens up a heavier or bigger target for the shotguns to do work. And I don't think Carop even needs the autoloader. But a scope on a shotgun seems like it'd be more reliable. So I think we're going with this. Not something you expect to see, but it helps increase the odds of the shotgun doing work. Now, flash bomb, I really want to switch this to a smoke bomb, but at the same time Carop with his phalanx can almost single-handedly negate any aggression that a smoke bomb would do, so maybe I'm fine without that. It's just a regular... Yeah, there's a smoke bomb right there, so that's the flash bomb. At least the flashbang grenade I can aim appropriately. I really want the smoke bomb as well. Let me... Makes you safe from mental effects, but we're not really dealing with psionics, so... And significant mobility sounds amazing for Zephyr too, but she's not quite at that point where she might benefit from it. I just want to minimize getting hit in general, ideally. Once I get the armor upgrade, this will help a lot. I'll be able to equip more items on here. And at least 4 more. Let's just hope I don't regret this layout. It's going to be rough. I'm never comfortable anytime I don't have a true healer in Terminal being on this mission. And I believe there are some skills that allow me to heal.
That contraband is under heavy guard.
So this is relatively safe, so positioning is where I want to go. And I think I even recognize this layout. I did this mission before against Grey Phoenix. And I don't, let's see, they're marked until the end of the counter. I don't want that. I don't need smoke bomb. So I may even just swap them around. Who has the flash bomb? Okay. I think I used the flash bomb here. Because Carop is just basically going to shield anything that might shoot me for the next encounter. He also has the smoke bomb for that same reason. So maybe the smoke bomb was kind of pointless with that said. How do I rearrange this group though? Because I would very much like Carop to go first. Well, actually maybe I don't. He just doesn't get the shield is the problem. +3 damage during the breach. Huh, funny how it reset that, but I'll use the flash bomb here. So what's my thought process here? The pistol could potentially kill someone for me with the +3 damage. I'm hopeful at least, because a shotgun, in theory, should not need it as much. Never mind the fact the pistol's a little more accurate that way too. There's something I don't like about this layout, I just don't know what it is. It's probably just the fact that I have so much close range rushing type of characters. As opposed to like someone who snipes and sits back.
Throwing grenade.
We did disorient like 4 people though, so flash bomb was worth it. So Android, you are heavily armored. Trooper could die. 50-50 chance. They have a lot of health with that said. These are tough fellows. In disorientation, I don't think it denies that Guardian shield. You are crippled, I like it. Do I Alpha Strike though? I don't think I do. How much health is on that turret? Okay, 6 health, so... For some reason, it feels like it has extra health since the last time I encountered it. I do need to try and go after... No, that's the Bruiser. The Guardian's like almost in... There's no way I can kill that Guardian. I do need to rush him down. Or the shield he gives everyone's gonna be a pain. Alpha Strike or no? I'm trying to plan out for my next, the next breach. Because I'm not gonna have it for next time. If there's any aggressive, maybe... I'm gonna chance it to maybe rush down that Guardian. So Android, I want to kill that turret because I know it's gonna mark me, but what are my odds to actually hit it with that said? 75 and a 66% to kill. And keep in mind that Android I could have the same odds to kill. It's just a mark I'm afraid of. Where are you? There you are. Let's try our luck. I have been getting lucky with that. And I'm a little bit worried. And this is probably why I'm a little bit scared of having Zephyr go there. So maybe I just killed the trooper. At least she's a little more protected that way. Because she does go last after all. And it doesn't look like she has much of full cover. So it's something I'm gonna have to get used to with her. Oh. Well, that I was not expecting. I kind of would have hoped you still had cover. They are disoriented, though. And you can still just... yeah, you could just easily knock him out, so that's not a problem at all.
Popping and blocking.
And you do go last. So the android's likely going to attack and shoot at Zephyr. Never mind prime a detonation.
I made the arrest.
So 3 are out, which is pretty
Locking
good
down.
start. In all honesty, the Guardian's not very scary if there's no one it's actually buffing. So how to best go about this? Because I can't quite hit anyone with a cone shot. And Godmother is very much not likely to get the kill on the android. So these are the things I'm considering. Ah, dang it, Zephyr could have gone here. It still would have been a flank shot with this android, probably. But I didn't think this would have been... she would have attacked here. That's something I'm going to have to be open-minded about with Zephyr. So I can plan out where she might go. Otherwise, this is my thought process. We either focus down and try and kill this Guardian, so that way we can take the shield out immediately, without it being a burden, or we kill everyone else that could benefit from the shield. Which is very likely to do in killing this android. This one Guardian Bruiser is going to be harder to take care of, though. And Axiom is going to have his... well, I don't know if I want to do his Adrenal Surge or not. Because they won't be available for later. I think I want to at least keep her in cover so that way the shield takes a hit. So 100% chance. Remember, we're looking at nearly a 50% crit chance, so 66 plus another 50% chance to get to 1 point of damage. Although I need to do max damage otherwise if I don't get the critical hit.
Deflected off armor.
And we got minimum
More aim
damage.
for the fleshy bits.
There's nothing fleshy about an android. But I appreciate the shield. Now the big question, do you shield still?
Won't slow me down.
Well, already I got value from that. Just from that alone. So I'm guessing Disorient kept it from being able to use its shield.
Pumped up.
And you're not going to get to go for a while, so let's try and hit everyone else. The sucky thing is everyone's going to attack Sarah because she's not in cover. Which makes me maybe wish I should have gone and meleeed with Axiom. So at least I get more value out of my heal on the breach. And no, I am not going to do that. And I was a little bit worried maybe I was too close. Damn good hit there. And you're still going to shoot, yeah.
That hit. Still mobile.
A little unfortunate. I figured she still would have been in cover as my entire thought process. But you are gone either way. If I want to subdue people still. Actually, I can do that. I'm gonna get Carp going next with a shield. So I'm not too worried.
Hostile subdued.
Because momentum would not have kicked in, is the main reasoning there. Now 45% chance versus 82. Someone needs to try and kill this thing, and I don't want it to be my valuable shotgunners, if I can help it. God
Blast off the
damn.
armor.
Someone shred that armor.
How the hell did you only do 2 points of damage is what I honestly want to know. Was that a glancing shot as well? That is unfortunate though. I did not really want to have to burn a shotgun, but it gives Kerp an opportunity to charge his shield more.
Target down.
The rest of you surrender.
Yep, saw this coming. But at the same time, I think the flashbang helped me there. Wow, it even burnt your entire turn. That I did not expect. Which helps me quite a bit. Now, let's pry me for a subdue. The only problem is I don't... Well, actually, Godmother could probably finish him off. So maybe I'm not worried. Yet. Ooh, and he's redisoriented. That's fine by me.
Transferring.
And I see there's one shot left in her ammo for the fist. I would love if one of her upgrades was just... It allows her to basically shoot a gun or a rocket out of her hand. Out of her fist. Kind of like the exosuits from XCOM 2 after all.
Now that's protection.
Now just try to soften him up.
So
He is-
close.
A near hit is still a miss.
Aren't you encouraging? And I don't think he's hollow targeted because of that miss. That's something I'm gonna have to watch and see. And it is a guaranteed knockout if it hits. Perfect. Perfect. Just the fact Zephyr was not in cover was the only burden, the downside there. Because I could have topped everyone off potentially. So damage is likely. +1 armor until the end of the encounter. I think I have no choice but to grab this for obvious reasons. And I should have built I should have built up more rage on Axiom as well, with that said. Smoke bomb's kind of useless, I won't lie. Smoke bomb would have been good for anyone else going the other pathways, but not so much here. And I really do need Zephyr. Well, Zephyr can conveniently go her own way to an extent, but she doesn't need run and gun, and I don't even think that works with her relentless charge. So this is going to feel a little bit weird, not having Kerp to take hits for me, or at least shield anyone. What am I gambling on? I want Axiom to take out some people there, but if Kerp gets charged up, Kerp could probably take out several of them on his own, where Axiom could not. And I want Zephyr in at least early on, so we don't get that awkward situation we just had with her, where she's out in the open for almost the entire turn. Although I learned from that, so maybe it won't happen again either way.
Stay behind me.
Ooh, 3 hit points. I didn't realize he healed that much. I thought it was only 2. Unfortunately, only one of them is aggressive, but it's good enough to charge up the shield. And I don't think you can kill him with your fists. You can get him close, but not quite. And I'm trying to figure out... Ooh, a bomber. You're new. You look like a muton as well. Yes, you are. Now I'm trying to consider where I would get cover. Is really what I'm trying to be open-minded about. And with two armor on you, you're not even worth attacking with Zephyr. And I feel like Carib could take out both the Commando and this android here. I'm trying to think. He can't do 6 points of damage. He actually can't. Not on his own. He would need a full charge to do that. And the reason this works here is because Carib still will get to absorb the shots, and she kind of goes last. So destroy another turret for me, if I'm so lucky. Armor piercing is working incredibly well. And let's soften up the Purifier, since he's the easiest to hit, surprisingly. Minimum damage. Okay, still cover. 2 potential targets to go down. And 2 others that we didn't notice.
Target spotted. Take it and run.
Okay, so from what I understand, we have to book it. They are well positioned though, and I know my own allies are not going to be able to... Zephyr can be pretty useful at grabbing the objective and then momentuming out. Although, the Commando is going to get to go first. And let's see. You could hit both of them, but sadly not enough damage is the only catch. I think I'm probably going to do it regardless, with that said. And I have teamwork. We have options available to us still.
Flash going out.
So let's just manage these guys. I guess Godmother is the only one that got the armor. I may have rushed through reading that, I suppose, since I thought that maybe my entire squad got the armor. Now I think I want to do the shield so I can at least cripple them. Or, yeah, shield, knock you out, cripple him. And I don't think it's worth teamworking on Zephyr. Unless I teamwork on someone else.
Armored up.
Carib will be in an awkward spot though, so maybe I might use teamwork on
Book
him. If only there were
I
two of
made
them.
the arrest.
If only 2 of them were aggressive, that would have been nice.
Still here.
You're still up.
So what I have in mind is using momentum to rapidly get Zephyr to safety, as well as grabbing the chest. Yep, I figured it was down there. Ah, that's unfortunate. I really should have been a little more aggressive, I guess. But they can basically make it out right away. We'll just smoke bomb Carib for good measure, to kind of protect them.
Play.
Although Zephyr is still safe with that shield. I just didn't realize she would have so little movement, though. Is what I was not prepared for. Because I was really hoping to take out that Purifier.
It's like hitting stone.
We need to punch through.
Okay, I'm fine with that. This could backfire amazingly quick, though. So I hope I don't regret this, because I still have teamwork. I just don't know if Carib gets out.
Removing target.
So we're going to teamwork with you. I would like to go up there and just melee you. I think I can still do that. Maybe if it knocks you out that, or stuns you, that helps me a little bit. Because keep in mind,
Wired
this
up.
this bomber is also rooted. He cannot contribute once Kirip is out of the way.
Ready for action.
One more time. Or actually 2 more
On
times.
the edge. Who wants some?
Now ideally, if that knocks him out, that helps me a ton. Well, who am I more afraid of? The Hitman disables, but that does... He doesn't hinder my movement, I'm hoping. In all honesty, the Bruiser doesn't either.
Missed.
Ah.
Adjusting.
You need a better
Oops.
angle.
This is something I'm unsure about. That did not end your turn, right? Ooh, it actually did. And sadly, you're 1 space away, too. That really stinks.
Shifting position.
So, do not build up the rage until the second charge or the second smash, is what I'm learning here.
Protected from all angles.
Heading to location.
At least they all have armor, so they should be
Disabling
okay.
target weapon.
Although they're really wanting to kill Godmother.
Ugh, birds.
You're literally on fire.
Thanks for the comment there, Kirip.
Ammo out.
So just get everyone out.
Cover me.
I hopefully
Don't
do
get
not have
shot.
to... I hopefully don't have to worry about anything drastic. Because I don't think they can root them. And you can't go anywhere anyway.
You missed the shield.
And you shouldn't be able to explode, right? You just sprint it. Okay, I'm wrong.
I'm okay for now.
And that was a full move, was it? I've seen moves like that before and ended your turn. So, the only downside was I did not account for,
Out of the way.
let alone know, if Axiom's turn would immediately end doing that. With the max rage, but... this is still a success. Probably a little bit sloppier than needed. But we survived the mission without the terminal. We were missing 1 target, sadly, to knock out. Which, missing a melee attack probably had something to do with it. Maybe. So I got the 20 intel regardless, the hostage was rescued, and we get some more weapon mods, which I'm gonna have a hard time fitting on my agents.
City 31.
Oh.
The mercenaries you've encountered are from the old Shrike network. City 31 paid them to provide security just after the war.
We know of them.
After the formation of
Oh.
3-1 PD, Shrike was cut loose. By then, they were more of a mercenary outfit than resistance group.
Yeah.
Who's in charge?
It's not that simple. Shrike operates in a loose cell structure. Each cell determines which jobs they're willing to take. Some help guard the city's food supply.
And others are muscle for seriously shady people. So what if we run into more in the field?
They should have the sense to avoid a fight with Reclamation. And if they don't, standard rules of engagement.
Okay, I was gonna say that it seems like that was the exact same thing we were told before, but apparently not. And speaking of which, we have yet to encounter chrysalids. So I guess I'm okay with that.
The Bonded Stare, a local pirate radio station, claims to have answers about the Fade. Some residents welcome the station's frank assessment of the disease.
Well, we're finally hearing the truth. The city council was too afraid to tell us.
But not everyone is convinced.
It's wishful thinking. Anyone can say they know what's going on. That doesn't mean they do.
Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Alright, so the intrigue continues on the Fade, and we got a promotion finally for Zephyr. What does she get? Pari, so color me surprised. I kind of was expecting this. So we're good on that front. And we learned a little bit on how to use her, because picking who she goes after is going to be really damn important. Never mind having her go last could almost be a death sentence. But at least the Mac armor actually paid out well. Or the Mac weave. She dodged those 2 shots and greatly minimized the amount of damage she would have taken there. So I'm willing to say I got lucky there. And new supply items, that was the new stuff we just got. Now, situations increase unrest by 1. And I think I want to get intel, and there's no scavengers market. So I'm thinking intel here. And sadly we're going to possibly have to deal with anarchy pretty soon too. No, actually no I don't. We can bring that down by 2, which probably doesn't really do much difference if I'm honest. Unless I can accelerate when I can do this mission. And next turn I can bring down anarchy more and freeze one of the districts. Perfect. So let's grab the intel here. Have the possibility of a level 2, the possibility at least of a level...
you, placed you in a box, ran tests, all for what you were. And then, a final indignity. You, the master of this world, forced to swear loyalty to them. They wanted your word, but their own words? They mean nothing. You weren't in prison. It was a repatriation camp. Almost sounds pleasant. A place for their hideous offspring to waste their summers. But you see the truth. The old world, risen from where we first drowned it. Do not adjust. Do not change. For now, you walk the bonded stair.
Now the issue I'm having here is even if I do this mission, well, the unrest is going to max out, and I'm going to have to deal with 2 other regions that are going to get maxed out anarchy or unrest. So, I'm screwed no matter what I do almost. So I think my priority has to be managing the unrest. And speaking of which, let's bring that down 1 more. Because I can freeze one of them easily enough. Let this go up some, and then deal with the other one. It's just a question of what reward I prefer. Another autoloader with chrysalids there, which I do not want to deal with yet. And more intel, which I think I'm okay with. I think I'm fine with that. We do have terminal back. So it goes without saying. Get Shelter his 2 hit points in. And then we'll work from there, at least trying to get him some extra levels in. And also training or research. I already mentioned I want the armor. It even tells me I should get the armor. So why not? It'll take 4 days with someone in the assembly. And basically burnt all my Illyrium. And I got level 2 field teams as well, which I should seriously consider. Which I can do for this region to get additional bonuses. So freeze that. Let's see. Buy myself a level 2, which is actually cheaper than replace it to another level 1. And I get some Illyrium over here, which is nice. The only catch is, well, it's Thursday, keep in mind, I'm going to get a bunch of resources tomorrow, so this is when I want to spend my intel in all honesty. And I'm going to get more intel after this, so I'm basically getting my money back. Or rather, getting my intel back for this. And I wonder if that empowers some of my traits here, like Vigilance. Because apparently, I'm only assuming, the fact that I didn't have a field team in some of these regions meant Vigilance was less effective, maybe? If I had to guess. Yeah, I already got conditioning here. I'm wondering what you're trying to tell me. Because I'm seeing these notifications. And we'll have Terminal back in. Go with the double shotgun. We'll keep Axiom in for a time being. I have 3 rushers though, but then again it would be 3 rushers even with. Unless I want to take Torque in. Am I okay with that? Because Seraph kind of is okay on her own a little bit. Oh, that's why there was these notifications down here I never bothered to check. That's why. I'm just wondering, if I swap out someone for Torque, would I be okay? Because I'm going to have a lot of rushing people, but at least I have someone to support them in Terminal. So this is nowhere near as bad as with my last mission, I want to argue. So let's get our intel, get our reward and all that. And make sure everything's unequipped. 1 encounter, I can live with that. It just means I can go in guns blazing. And that will be fun. And who's gonna want the scope? Oh, I got another scope there too, so... Big question, autoloader. Targeting system helps a ton, but apparently I need to actually hit them for that hollow targeting to work. Oh, did I end up accidentally canceling that? Oh no, I was looking down here, not up here. Silly me. Pay no attention to me. And I think I want regen weave on everyone else here, who are most likely going to take hits. So my armor setup is looking pretty good. It's just a question if I want to buy more or not. And I do have money to buy more. What do I want to buy? Because I have the overdrive serum, which can be useful. The ridiculous mobility will enable Syrup to do some ridiculous stuff, but I think it won't be until I get the extra armor slot that I might seriously consider that. Smoke bomb. Yeah, if I give you grenades or anything like that. Oh wait, that's a flashbang grenade. So yeah, smoke bomb. What I think I need to do is swap that out. Yeah, give you the med patch, because apparently I can use that on any slot. And I should seriously consider upgrading, or rather researching more breach items that aren't forcing me to take the second slot to use them. And I almost want to give you tracer rounds so that way you're able to reliably tag the target. Although smoke bomb, well, Seraph might be able to better utilize the smoke bomb. In fact, she's going double smoke bomb with that said. Alright. I think we're as well set up as we're going to be here. And I'm a little more comfortable with this squad. I just don't like this layout a little bit more. Advanced autoloader. I think Terminal is fine without it, but it is a nice convenience to have. Because Terminal almost always is never going to move unless absolutely necessary, so she's likely going to have to shoot through cover. And I want her to be useful if I'm not going to use my other abilities on her. Never mind the fact, again, I have the hollow targeting, which helps enable the shotguns a little bit. Maybe not much, but at least they don't need to be right next to them to get their guaranteed hits. Now, let's go for another victory. That's the hope, anyway.
Hostiles guarding contraband. Snag it and leave.
Sounds nice and simple. And there's only 2 targets. This seems like a really easy mission. What's the catch? So clearly there's going to be more to this objective than meets the eye. I don't know if I have to defend against waves or something like I did before. But it seems simple enough. It's just a question of who goes first. Does Axiom even have a chance of panicking someone? In all honesty, though, he's probably better than any other alternative. Zephyr is a bit of an awkward one. I really should have gave her the flash bomb. But we should still be okay. I'm hoping at least. But it feels really awkward now having Zephyr in this group, since she almost always needs to be first or second until maybe she gets some skills to help her out. Again, it'll take a little bit of playtesting, and Overseer is going to be nice for Terminal, with that said. And every shot's a critical hit, I will happily take that. And I am going to pay attention to see if that works with Zephyr or not.
Keep behind me.
That will be important for certain buffs.
Throwing grenade.
Only one commando. Well, we already knew there were only 2 targets. You're aggressive. You're hopefully dead. Yeah, it's a guaranteed kill because of the guaranteed critical hit, so why am I worried? And just Alpha Strike because why the hell not? Ooh, Panic actually worked.
There's our target. Take it and run.
Oh, is that really all we need to do? So this seems nice and simple. I learned my lesson. I am not going to chance anything ridiculous with Psych Up at least. Now it's a question. Yeah, this looks like it's a... Well, reinforcements are coming. What the hell? Oh, you're one of the mercenaries, aren't you? Okay. I'm fine with that. We're going to do a lot of damage to you, maybe kill you. Oh, and there's our Cobra friend. Wow. That is convenient. We do need to knock out some of them still.
Pumped up.
We already got rid of one, so let's try and knock out more.
Ready for action.
I think what I'm going to do is go to 4 rage,
Who
so that way
wants
it
some?
maybe doesn't guarantee he go berserk on me. So he can use it for when he gets shot as opposed to any other time. And you're panicked. I'm not worried about you. And who knows what you get to do as Cobra.
Wired up.
I do... I really do need to make my way over this way. But we could just deal with these guys right now. It's very likely. Like I said, we could deal with these guys very easy right now, basically. Now, Ventilate basically kills you. I just don't know if I get the double hit, though. Try as I might, it's not happening here. I really should ventilate to get the guaranteed knockout, because I need a critical hit and max damage otherwise. But you don't have an autoloader, and I am going to want to stay, so that way I can at least get more prisoners. Minimum
Target
damage.
armor deflected the shot.
So you get to fight back.
That went wide.
You're helping us get out, so I appreciate it. Now, I really should just knock you out, but I think that might be more Terminal's job. And I do have Pari, so let's take advantage of that. So stunned and panicked. Which triggers first, I wonder? So you can teamwork or cooperate, and then Godmother gets into a better position for you to subdue. I'm hoping it works as I'm thinking. It's not a guaranteed knockout, but it could be. It could give me 2 more prisoners.
Hostile subdued.
Perfect. And now you do the same. So already we got 4 prisoners, although
And stay down.
Terminal is at risk. She's likely to take some damage. So Axiom is a bit of a liability, potentially. I do want to deal with you. You're still stunned, but you're gonna recover with that said. And I could try, well, I can't really knock you out, but I can stun you. So I think I'd rather go for a guaranteed kill. And maybe use Axiom's Rage to maybe knock someone out.
On the edge.
But we're gonna
Out of the
we're
way.
gonna start overstaying our welcome
move
if I'm
on.
not careful. Wait, when exactly do you go? The Guardian is gonna be a problem too. Yeah, we need to prime you for death. Just because of that shield you give everyone. If I don't kill you now, I need the chance just shooting you. I would love the double kill, the double knockout though. Ideally, not hitting Axiom.
Target
Sadly,
down.
minimum damage, but I got my 5.
Severely wounded.
Wow,
Still up.
Need me to take a look?
that I was not expecting.
Target weapon in sight.
Shrug it off kicked in, nice. Now, only problem is I want to start getting these guys out. Or they're probably not close enough to do that on their
Smoke
own.
in play.
And of course, Axiom is at risk of just going berserk, so I need to
Transferring.
keep that teamwork handy
Don't
or
get
team
shot.
up. So you're gonna shoot Godmother, right? No? Interesting.
Off the crest.
Don't let it get infected. Need a little help?
I needed that.
I could just hunker down to help speed things along some. And she has enough health to maybe take the hits.
I'm about to burn up.
Get back.
We will move.
I'm about to burn up.
Yep, don't worry. I don't think you have the movement to make it out, though. That's kind of what I was afraid of. But I probably want you hunkering down anyway.
Make way.
Although, if
That
you
one sees you.
enrage, that might be a problem.
Ammo out.
Alright, Godmother's out at least. Actually, I have team up, so we're not... Godmother's out. Axiom is safe. And Terminal is hunkered down, so she... Oh god, she could... She is still flankable, though. With 4 of them about to go.
Need to reload.
So we'll see if we get a lucky shot on one of them to maybe knock him out. Oh yeah, I'm out of ammo, so I can't do it anyway. Moment of truth then. 50 dodge. She does have the Mac Weave, so this actually works out well. Maybe.
Blood on my jacket? Again?
Come on, hang in there. Oh, she
Still
might not make
standing.
it.
Barely.
Disabling target weapon.
Now, gotta dodge one more shot. Who's just my shield? Thank you. That was probably riskier than it needed to be, just because I put her in a bad spot since I prioritized... Yeah, I prioritized getting the prisoners as opposed to putting her in a good position. Yeah, she couldn't have gotten in a good position. I thought I was being clever. I just didn't realize how made it would be. And it maybe shouldn't have healed Godmother, I should have moved her first. That probably was another problem I did there. But if she doesn't have a scar, then we're okay. No scar, perfect. We got intel, we got Illyrium, we got more intel. Ah, she did get a scar, boo.
Hybrid citizens surrounded NextGen today in an impromptu protest regarding the Fade. A NextGen spokesperson had this to say.
There is no secret cure for the Fade. We're working as fast as we can, but we have to do this right.
But with 5 confirmed deaths, those who suffer from the Fade are far from reassured.
People are dying. We are dying. Something has to give.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, the next item you buy in the Scavenger's Market is free. Interesting. And even if I did this now, I would not be able to get it done in time, I think. And we got ourselves a rare weapon here. I like it. It's gonna burn, well, it's gonna burn half my intel, but I will happily take it because we just got a bunch of intel because of payday. Okay, 30 intel may not be that exciting, but we got it. And now I got a plan on how what I want to do next. Thankfully, the mobility loss on Terminal's not a big deal, since she's not really moving all that much anyway. There's something I really don't like with the squad, though. It mostly does revolve around Zephyr, honestly, with her being later. I think I need her to go more in the first or second phase, so that way she can get in a good position and get her, maybe her parry set up, if not the overdrive serum. But that was still pretty good, and we got ourselves a nice weapon out of it. I don't know what kind of weapon it is, honestly, but I'm happy for it. Let me have a quick look and see what it is. Sadly, Godmother can't use it. Ooh, Torque Can. 3 to 5 damage. So it's just basically a submachine gun. Now try and remember what Hail of Bullets did. Does it allow me to shoot twice? Or is that like a guaranteed hit ability? Well, at least it could tell us. Guaranteed to hit the target, but uses a lot of ammo. Alright. So maybe not the most exciting. Especially on Torque of all people. But it's an upgrade nonetheless. If only slightly. So I will happily take it. I just gotta pay close attention to what those abilities do. And it is a question of what do I want to grab next? More intel? Because I got a bunch of Illyrium now at least. So I could basically get master-crafted weapons pretty soon. So I'm set for a while on the Illyrium front. Actually, let's take a look at the situations. That might help. Intel or Illyrium? And I think I need to grab the intel anyway, just because it denies the 5 unrest. So my hands are tied on what to grab here. So I think I'm gonna get more credits. Who am I gonna have sitting out? I want to try and get Carapace's next level up in. So that would be Godmother, Zephyr, Carap, and then Terminal, I think. I think is what my squad will look like, because I want to try and power level up Zephyr a bit more too. I think I can get away. Axiom did a good handful of missions for me already. And we're doing so well on the Anarchy that it's completely grayed out for us. The crisis management. I am happy for that. And let's see, Shelter will be done pretty soon. And then we get to play with you a bit. And Verge, sadly, is probably going to be spending a lot of the time not doing anything, or at least not taking part in these missions, because after all, robots and all that are going to be tricky to have that kind of control. Or at least I'm going to be limited in what I can do. And I have no abilities available, I can't unlock that yet. And since I just, well, I can buy an expanded magazine. I don't think I need it though. Honestly, that would be good for Godmother, I won't lie. To help offset how much ammo she can burn through. But I would argue that an autoloader would be better. It just may not be, I may not get as much value because a lot of the times I'll reload when she hasn't burnt through all her ammo. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. I almost feel like I'm missing something, I just don't recall what. But we get the intel.
The Bonded Stare radio station claimed, without evidence, that the Fade was manufactured in City 31. The assertion that NextGen created the disease was convincing to some residents.
Everything they say makes sense. With a gene therapy clinic shut down, we're as good as dead.
NextGen issued a firm denial and urged those affected to see a medical professional.
Sudden weight loss, thirst, loss of appetite? The sooner you seek treatment, the better.
This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Okay, so let's continue on here and see what kind of missions we have. Both of which are very manageable here, since we have the unrest kind of dealt with in these regions. So, for once in probably a long while, I can basically pick whatever mission I want. It's kind of a nice convenience. I think I'm still good on the Elerium count for now, but with someone on assembly, I might spend that Elerium really quickly with that said too. Even better, I have enough intel to upgrade the field team for this mission as well. And with the scavengers market just going by, I should have plenty of time to get my intel back up for it. So everything's going well for me. We need to find an opportunity to get Shelter in though, with that said. So I'm wondering how to do that because, and I definitely need to get someone trained as well. I don't think I'm going to chance again not having, well, I think what will help my mindset, put my mind at ease as well, is how many encounters there might be. Oh, we don't have anyone assigned, so I just want to have a look at the dang thing. I'm not going to commit to it yet. So I'm hoping I'm fine with hitting yes. Okay, one encounter, I think I can live with that. Now, who do I want to train with that said? Because there's no more 2-day training to be done. Torque already did her second train option. Kirip did his second day option. Verge I don't think benefits from the dodge all that much, but it's still nice to have. And I would like to get Terminal her upgrades as well, so that leaves Godmother and Axiom, who's currently on special operation. I gotta plan this out properly, because 2 days, I'm not gonna have Godmother for the Hidden faction target if I put her in that training. So, I'm in a bit of a pickle here, I think. Outside maybe getting rid of the Scar on Terminal, which then she would be available for the next mission. But we're going again without terminal. That's the scary thing. And I don't want to put shelter in on... I was hoping to get Syrup, her level up in. So maybe we'll swap them around so Shelter can get some experience in. And then we have 2 frontliners and 2 hanging back. Verge is... I'm not going to get a lot of use out of Verge, but at least Shelter can be useful with the repositioning. He's also the only one that can use the submachine gun, let's keep in mind too. Which might help a little bit in his not being as well trained yet. I might regret this. But I think I learned my lesson. And then actually... yeah, let me just get our items available. And I think you get the plate armor there, Kirp. For when you take multiple hits, since you're already going to have 1 point of armor. And actually, it's only 1 encounter, just a keypad door. Which might be hack related. So we'll give you the key card just in case. I doubt it, since it's the only breach option available. But I don't see any better alternatives if he's going to go first. And without that, we want flashbang grenades. Smoke grenades could be useful. Let's see, trank rounds, laser sight. You have the flash bomb, so you're going second without a doubt. I do need to keep that in mind more, who has what. And how's my supply looking? I believe I needed 200 for armor. So, yeah, training is committed here. I was worried I didn't have anyone assigned to that, because it was giving me that notification. Which is annoying, but I'll go with it. So how do we best prepare ourselves? The scope and targeting system would be great for setting up for a second turn. Mac Weave with your plus 20 dodge could be a useful combination. Could be. And Shelter, you benefit from the regen weave. Smoke grenade for cover. Smoke bomb, because, well, I need something that he can actually use for breach to make myself more powerful here. Autoloader is perfect with that. And a scope. Can't say no to that. That's a good combination with the autoloader with something that's a guaranteed hit. Sadly, it doesn't do extra damage. That's the only thing I'm a little bit sad about. And I'm really wondering if I want... Let's see. It's a 3-turn cooldown with Ventilate, but it increases the damage output too. And since I don't have Axiom, you're probably also not going to use your trank rounds for this. So you're actually going to kill people finally there, Godmother. And with the patch, it's actually been keeping track of your kills too. So with that said... I think I could give trank rounds to Shelter in that case. Since with a guaranteed chance to hit, and maybe the... was it Hail of Bolts might actually do more damage, kind of like Ventilate does. That might actually make this gun really worthwhile, if it can give me more damage on top of a guaranteed hit. And then you just take Smoke Grenade. Okay, I'm probably as good as I'm going to be. And just for the hell of it, give the android I never use more healing potential, huh? There. Even the android's kitted out, which is not going to be used in this mission. It's another scary mission though, I won't lie. But we can manage it. I just need to know. I just gotta prioritize getting the objective done and not worrying so much about knocking out people.
Hostiles defending the target device.
Sounds simple. So last unit will be marked, which is something to keep in mind. Now, who goes last? Probably Ferge. He is going to be marked for the entire thing. Thankfully, he is going to be hanging back a bit, so that'll help some. Enemies are hard, or at least enemies do less damage. That's fine. I would prefer a different bonus, but that's fine. Carapace's just going to take all the hits regardless. One trooper, sadly. So only one of them. Standard trooper. I do want to charge up his shield though, because that'll be useful if I can get some good damage in. And you have armor piercing ammo, so not really hot. Not the best odds to kill, but it's been going well. And watch as I just jinx myself. Nope, not this time. So I can ignore you. I know there's more of them back there, but good damage there. Now hit him some more, please. Yes. Oh, I didn't even know you were there. Apparently you were surprised too.
I see the target. Break it apart.
Destroy the pylon to stop reinforcements. So how much hit points are we looking at? A ventilate seems ideal. So 12 hit points. Damn, and a guaranteed hit on you too. So another Necromancer, a Dromedon. And thankfully I can hit both of them. I'm assuming you're a Necromancer.
Tossing flashbang.
And I need to spread up because of that Purifier. So who's going first? The Guardian that's about to die but might live. Unless I bash him. Which would not be a very good bash, honestly. And Godmire's gonna go for a mad sprint. Actually, how many of them are there? Because there's no reinforcements yet, so I can just soften it up for now. And then just kill it by the end of the next turn. And then otherwise prioritize on kills. So Guardian... Godmire likely kills you. Yeah, I can't shield and bash is kind of the problem there. And I don't want to waste Godmother on you. Just because of how crippled you are. Which thankfully Hail of Bullets might be able to help me there. And 3 of them are going to get to go, including the Necromancer. So what actually died? Well, Necromancer's also disoriented. So he needs to die before next turn, otherwise, or at least be softened up to the point that I can kill him and deny his zombie. And I think Godmire's gonna get really aggressive with the shield to help her. Because I do need to spread out too, because of the possibility of a bomb. I think I'm okay leaving you be. Ooh, that looks tempting. I was thinking of maybe just shooting this thing. But softening up the Necromancer for a kill might be good, because I don't think there's going to be many opportunities I'm going to cause explosive damage. Especially when it does more damage, I'm hoping, than an actual pistol shot. It was about the same damage, honestly. I was hoping for more. So you get a lot of flanks there. And I do want Godmother to at least get shot at by someone. Otherwise she's not getting a lot of value. Ooh, she can get a double hit here too. So let's manage this the best we can. Ooh, and keep in mind, if this doesn't kill the android, he's going to be very angry with me and want to explode.
Drop the hostile.
Thanks for the breathing room.
At least one of them's out. We're going to need to kill you if you're going to shield. Oh, you can still create a zombie. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to worry about that. And thankfully that doesn't make you immune, like with the Warlock. I'm fine with that. Although it forces my hand to deal with the shield bearer now. Hail of bullets doesn't really do extra damage though. And I have teamwork, which will be good as well, but we'll need to deal. Yeah, these are zombies that explode, don't they? I think? Maybe? Because if subduing you does not help me in the slightest. I could easily reposition you and then I would have Shelter and Godmother really close to each other for explosion. What are your hit chances anyway, with that said? 87, which isn't promising. Which is surprising considering... Oh, is that because it's not a flank shot? That's probably why. So, he's sadly gonna live. But if he dies, if I can kill him on the next shot, that would be good. Uh-oh.
No impact.
Think. Well, close combat specialist was handy there. Now, Godmother gets to go whatever, or no matter what. I would love... I don't think Battle Mad... I really want Battle Madness to kill him, but... I think you're the only one that can hit him and you're disoriented. You won't be disoriented anymore, so I'm hoping... Actually, you would shoot the Andromedon, who am I kidding? The Andromedon killed its own cover. And there's no cover here of note if I want to try to subdue him. And I don't need cover over there. Godmother's gonna get to go next. And what are your chances of hit, with that said? I do need to soften it up without a doubt, so... How would Battle Madness help me here? I could stupor. That's another idea.
Tossing smoke.
Dang it! I accidentally double-clicked there. That was dumb. It may have just may have helped a tiny bit, because now the Andromedon's not as tempting a target. As stupid as that may have been.
Go on. Lash out.
He's gonna shoot one of his own zombies, so that probably was not worth it. It kills one of them. I will admit that was dumb. But let's try and get this thing ready for death.
Not long now.
And I guess you're just gonna flamethrower. I'm behind cover.
Did you stop that?
Okay, did no
Stay
goods.
down until you're good.
So I think I teamwork here pretty soon.
Shields up.
Sadly, I'll hit both of them. It won't do me a lot of good though, since most of that damage is just going through the shield.
Book 'em. I made the arrest.
And there's no reinforcements
Buttoned up.
yet, so I can still just
Cover
fight
me
this
while I
out.
reload.
Wow, you burnt through all your ammo, so that does not work out well for you. I figured you would have had an extra shot still. I'm still uncertain if it burns your ammo or not when I... It probably does burn your ammo when you shoot. I'm just doing a bad job accounting for it. Alright. I probably shouldn't have gone here. Probably could have gone a little bit further, but let's reload.
Reloading.
And then Kirp gets to go next. He does not get any cover anywhere. Kind of would like... I think I'd go for the guaranteed kill on the android. Because what are my chances to even hit the android with that said? 47, so I need to go for the guaranteed knockout. Especially since it's going next anyway. So I don't have much convenience. At least he'll have 2 armor to help, and he's shrouded. Oh, that's still... even with the shield up, that still burns through his armor.
Locking down.
Oh god, that killed his cover too. So you hopefully won't get to attack me. Okay, figured you would explode though.
Closing on target.
Sectoid that speaks human.
Salvaging.
More zombies.
Gotta get away from that fire.
Get out of there.
The shield took the hit, right? I don't know if it actually did or not. And I can't use my hail of bullets now. Oh, and I can't reload either because of the fire, but I still have my shield, so if you could kill him, that would be great. Close, but not enough. So Verge is gonna have to help deal with him.
I'm okay. Just banged up.
You are still up. Good.
So I'll have a guaranteed knockout on you. I don't want Battle Madness because that's not going to help me. I don't think it would anyway. And now I have to make it a very big priority. 1 point stun. So let's stop this purifier. I really need to make it a priority to kill that terminal now. Because reinforcements are going to be pretty soon. You're attacking Verge. He has the Mac Weave, I believe. Light damage.
Hit, but still standing.
So reinforcements are coming. And I do not have teamwork, but if I kill the Necromancer, it's just the Andromedon. And I can see you, so I'm willing to ventilate for this. Yeah, I should ventilate. Better damage odds anyway. And hopefully it works.
Hostile down.
Gives us
Now,
more room to
what
move.
does it turn off? It only got rid of one. Oh no, it got rid of all of them. So now everyone needs to attack this and kill it. Which should be a guaranteed kill with Verge. Well, at least you're relatively safe from fire with that regen weave, but you still can't use your abilities. So just take it out then. What was that? Oh, I thought the Andromedon was doing something weird. That's fine. You're only powering me up right now. And this is where Kerp is even more dangerous. Because he can just put his shields up every turn. And sadly I can't mind flay and shoot them at the same time. But I gotta remember to try to subdue him to help. At least try to subdue.
Reloaded.
And guaranteed to hit helps at least soften him up quite a bit.
One less target.
Alright, so Kerp, you continue doing what you do.
Popping and blocking.
Yeah, I'm just don't think he'll be able to. I worry. If I hunker down, well, when does he get to act? I could take one more hit, and Verge can just back off.
Batten down.
So I don't think I'm worried. Low. Is the fire gone yet? Okay, it's gone finally. So get ready for a knockout.
Not much ammunition.
Yeah, you do not have tracer ammo.
On the way.
So just hang back and stay safe, Verge. Come on, hit me. I dare you. It will be your undoing.
Charged up.
Oh yeah. Now, it took a while to get here, but let's enjoy a 6 damage bash that ignores armor.
Book 'em.
Only 2 was captured, boo. I figured we got more. Oh well. Everyone was lightly wounded, so there should hopefully be no risk of a scar. It was a little bit scary for shelter, I won't lie. With the fire and the flamethrower. No intel. Try as I might. Ooh, double promotions makes me feel better.
The world is nearly returned to us. A world that wants you to do nothing more than diminish. It will clutch at your potential, pull you down, choke you with lies until you can't see the truth. But we can be your guide from these depths. Your passage from the tyranny of human rule. All we ask is that you climb. Do not adjust. Do not change. For now, you walk the bonded stair.
Well, there's propaganda for you. What do we get? Network healing. Heals 1 HP for each enemy in the neural network, so realistically I'm having 1, maybe 2 per encounter. And slam. I like this because it helps with levitation being useful in damage. It gets rid of their cover as well, softens them up. and it adds them to the neural network, which I like a lot more. Will render them unconscious instead of killing them. So healing sounds nice, but it's really hard to set them up unless the final level up were to give me something to help with that problem. I'm realistically only going to have, what, 1 neural network? 2 after 2 turns? Unless I use a teamwork on them. And even then, Verge ideally is taking very little damage. So I think he's safe with just a regen weave or regen armor. Carp, what about you? Using charge bash will refill 1 charge. I like you. Plus 15 aim with kinetic aim. I don't think I honestly need the extra aim, because the only ones that really benefit from it are the ones hanging back, who normally don't need a shield anyway. So I will happily take this. And I'm hoping what this also means, if I'm ever lucky enough to knock out multiple targets, I get multiple charges back. That would be the dream. But another successful mission. We got some more situations. This really stinks, but I can deal with this. I can bring down the unrest. I would have liked to have brought down the unrest here. Either way, what do I prefer? We have tons of credits now, so I think I go for the Illyrium. I think is what I do. Otherwise, assembly will be done for the armor. Everything will be done tomorrow, so I'll have my pick of whoever I want for the next mission, which is going to be the story mission with Sacred Coil. So Anarchy's risen to 2. Oh.
Sacred Coil has no cure for the Fade. They're using a public health crisis to increase their recruitment. Put an end to their lies. Show City 31 what they really are. Killers, fearmongers, and opportunists.
With pleasure. Alright, so we are all set. We have the armor. But I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.